What's up, Benjamin? Welcome to the stream. X-Rider, Sleepy Snorlax, what's up, guys? I already had unwrapped my controller, and then I rewrapped it. What's up, Snorlax? What is up, man? Leandro, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Benjamin, Benjamin, you were first, unfortunately, Snorlax. Benjamin did indeed beat you to the comments, at least. Greninja, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Hector, welcome back. Ezekiel, the Ace Pokemon Skier, Yo-Yo-Yo, how's the hunt? It's going pretty well. It's going well. We're back on Charmander. Monday, because yesterday was Tuesday, so I didn't stream. Monday, we were hunting for a Ralts, but instead of a Ralts, we got a little bit of a surprise with that Poochyena right there, which was super cool. So that means I can move forward with the Shiny Badge quest now. We're unfortunately not doing more Ralts hunts, but that would just slow down the hunt, unfortunately. So we're moving forward with Poochyena as our second Pokemon on that badge quest. I gotta record that. I need to record all that stuff for sure. Terry the Tree, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Benjamin, what were your first comment? You do. You just got Eradicate and a Rattata right after each other. That's awesome, Brody. That is awesome. What's up, Bryle? Welcome to the stream. That Charmander always is a problem. The Charmander's just full odds. The Charmander's gonna take a while. Poochyena was the first, like, RNG abuse Pokemon we got. Basically, because of the Treecko hunt, for anyone that, like, is missing when I said it before, just needs a refresh, like, Emerald has some messed up RNG, where the hardest hunt is the starter. It's even harder than a normal full odds hunt, and just the way you have to do it. But once you complete it, the game basically rewards you by making it extremely easy to get shinies if you know what you're doing, and that Poochyena was the first one we got that way. We got it in 31 encounters for anyone who missed it. 34, 39, alright, that would be insane. I would actually prefer that didn't happen, honestly. Because I really don't have anything to hunt aside from going back to Ralts. Because the next Pokemon in Leafgreen, and Leafgreen's like kind of my backup cartridge for when Leafgreen's already my backup hunt. Like, Charmander's the backup hunt right now. While I get, like, stuff prepped in the Shiny Badge quest. So if we got Charmander right now, and awkwardly we're, like, 3 minutes into the stream, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably just go back to Ralts. You got a Shiny Zigzagoon, but it was uncatchable. Oh, that stinks, Snorlax. That really stinks, man. You're saying 35-13? We'll see, Leandra. We'll see. We're gonna get there. Thor Lubin, I finally found the channel again out after months of searching. Welcome back, Thor. Yeah, there may have been a problem with looking for it. Not, like, over a week ago now. Like, we've been back for a week because, a little while ago, YouTube removed the channel. Like, they thought it was spam and they removed it, and it took me, like, a week to get it back. So if you look for it in that time, you definitely wouldn't have found it because it didn't exist anymore. But, we're back. Yeah, we're back, and welcome back. You're watching with your puppy. Awesome. Awesome. I wish I had a puppy with me. 36.55? We'll see, Ezekiel. We'll see. You got a Shiny Zigzagoon, too? I saw that, Ryan. That was awesome. And also, guys, just while I'm reminded of it and while I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to get a bunch of videos done, or, like, not necessarily a bunch, but at least a couple videos done, like the next episode of the Badge Quest and stuff. Tonight and tomorrow, like after classes, because I won't be streaming a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I meant to mention it earlier, but I completely slipped my mind until just now. But I have some stuff I'm doing over the weekend, so as soon as I'm out of one of my classes on Friday, I'm just booking it back home, and I won't have any of my streaming equipment, and I won't really have a chance to stream anyways. So I'm trying to get, like, at least some pre-recorded content, like next episode of the Shiny Badge Quest, obviously, so we can continue with hunts there, as well as I want to start that the randomized Nuzlocke in Pokemon Red. I have the ROM set up. I just have to, again, same stuff as, like, I have to record it and I have to edit it, and I'm hopefully because that one doesn't have any, like, roadblocks, you know, like where I can only record to a certain point with the Shiny Badge Quest. I can record for a lot longer with a randomizer. I'm pretty much going to record enough episodes of that to make it through, like, the week. I don't know. We'll see. What's up, Tony's Goat? Welcome back to the stream. Did you get a Litten? That is awesome, Brody. That's awesome. Congrats on the streak, by the way. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, that was a long time coming. It took like 3 months for that, which was insane. But hey, like I said, it paid off, and it gave us that Poochyena that we have. Stupid orange raccoon could have been a pooch, but no. Yeah, that's things from it. I hope you get it eventually. I mean, at least silver lining, you have one named after you because of your struggles. So that has to count for something. If you didn't know, you're wonder trading right now. You're trading Charmander. Awesome. You finished the randomizer. What randomizer did you finish with that? Yeah, I have like my own randomized ROM setup that like, you know, I generated, and I'm probably not gonna, honestly, I probably won't, people are gonna ask for the like link to the ROM. I probably won't post that anywhere, at least until I've finished my like video series of it. It counts for everything. There you go. Oh, you got a fire red one. Awesome. That's cool. I think he has several Benjamin. From what I've heard, he has multiple shinies. $75. Yeah, no, yeah, he has more than one. Still soft resetting for Wimpod at 633. Well, good luck, Tony. I hope you get it soon. Yeah, soft resetting for that one can be tough. Because, like, the most you can have in your, like, to help you is the Shiny Charm. So, yeah, that one can be rough, especially with soft resets. As opposed to, you know, Masuda or SOS chaining. I wish you get SOS chain Wimpod, even if you had to, like, do the convoluted like method of getting it to go below half health without using Wimp Out. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be really cool if you could like SOS chain Wimpod, because use that and like Harvest Trevenant and just be like, oh yeah, SOS chain Wimpod, and it wasn't a problem. You got a level 53 Fletchling. Nice, nice. You have maybe like 100 to 120 shinies. Dang. Mostly in X. Yeah, most of mine are in Sun. I probably have about like 100 to 110 myself, so nice, nice. You're at like 10 tries for your Lillipup. You have 10 boxes for your shiny living dex. Yeah, no, it takes... if you're doing it in Gen 7, which if you're doing Noibat, you're not, but for my, yeah, I have like 10 to 12 boxes in the PC for my living dex, and then, you know, the exact same thing for my shiny living dex, which I'm working on slowly in Sun. I had to take a break, unfortunately, because of my whole 3DS randomly dying problem, which hurts SOS chaining a lot. Unless you're careful with Masuda, it hurts a lot, and there's a chance of it just dying while saving, which is like the biggest no-no ever. I'm terrified of that happening. Rowlet. Did you just get a Rowlet from Wonder Trade? Nice. 9.5 boxes. Nice. You gotta go. Your puppy's going crazy. We'll see you later, Benjamin. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I hope to see you again soon, man. At least you have the charm, and it isn't as difficult as the Treecko. Yeah, you know, the odds are already much more in your favor with the, like, Gen 6 decrease in odds, as well as yeah, Shiny Charm. So it's definitely not as bad. You're talking odds closer to, like, 1 in 1,000, as opposed to, you know, 1 in 8,000. But yeah, it's still rough, especially compared to, you know, Masuda Method or something. You're early. Welcome to the stream, Charizard Gaming. Yeah, you're pretty early. We've only been going for about 10 minutes now. Guess you got Sun and Moon for your sister a week ago. And 300 Pokedex. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, so you have all the Pokemon in that dex. I do appreciate that in Sun and Moon you get the Shiny Charm after just the Alola dex. Seeing as there's no National Dex, which is kind of a con to that, is there's no National Dex, but at the same time, it was like 3 times as easy to get a living dex, or yeah, living dex as well as just getting the Shiny Charm, which was nice. You were gonna do Masuda, but you hate Masuda. It takes so long, and you hate a lot. So You do any other method unless it's the only one. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, so like, unless it's like trying to hunt for Minior and just running around in Hokalani or something. I get that. I get that. It's definitely personal preference, and if I get SOS chained for it, I definitely would have. But like I've said before, the one con I have towards soft resetting is, especially in my copy of Sun, where I'm not streaming it, so there's no way for me to really log my hours aside from the in-game save time. Like, that alone was a big enough con for me not to soft reset for it. Because I knew it would be several hours, and it would be time that I, like, had spent in the game that wasn't actually logged. What's up, Isaac? Welcome to the stream. Guess what? Yeet. What, Chorizo? What? When you do Rowlet, you have to Masuda, you're not looking forward to it. Yeah, I guess starters you definitely have to Masuda, unless you want to soft reset through that 2-minute cutscene, which is worse than any other kind of hunting. Yeah, so... Yeah, Rowlet was a little rough for me, like I said, the first one was at least. I think it was because I was picking the eggs out of the PC wrong. Like, I was just letting the PC fill up with eggs and only taking the, like, newest 6. So unless, you know, the shiny was in those newest 6, I had, like, 3 or 4 shiny eggs in the PC, but none of them were turning up as shinies just because they were stuck in the PC. So I think that was partially my fault, but yeah. Masuda method, like I've said before, I've said several times, is like the least consistent method for me. You already got a Minior from Masuda and it took so long. Yeah, see, that's the thing where, like, you know, Masuda method can take forever. It took me a week for my first Rowlet. But then, like, Minior, I found Minior in, like, 3 hours. Like, to the point that I wasn't even expecting. I was just like, I'm starting to go. I haven't really built up the momentum to even consider it, like, time to get it yet. And then I just got it. And then I got a Wimpod and a second Wimpod for Golisopod of the same day. Like, Masuda methods was so inconsistent. Another Litten, you love your starter? That is awesome. Yeah. Litten's pretty cool, but like I've said before, Rowlet is the best. You're currently hunting for your shiny Sandygast. Well, good luck, Noibat. Sandygast is an awesome shiny. That was the first one that I like actually kind of thought through how to set it up myself. Most of them I just kind of gone into it with a Decidueye with you know, False Swipe and Leaf Blade, and I was fine. That was the first one that I had to like set up the method myself, or like set up a Smeargle myself without like looking for like the Ditto tutorial online. This is the first one that I actually kind of thought through. Well, I'm gonna probably need like Aerial Ace. I'm gonna need something like, you know, Foresight, so I can use False Swipe or Soak. And so like I was actually kind of proud of setting up that the Smeargle for that hunt. But yeah, it was a fun hunt. It was a fun hunt, and it's a really cool shiny at the end of the day. Let me sound smart. 2 plus 2 is 22. I'm not. It is 4. That is correct. It is indeed 4. Unless you're choosing to use like the text character 2, and in which case it would be 22. Computer science. Am I gonna keep Ryan Palmer on my team for the whole playthrough? We'll see. We'll see. It depends on what we catch later. But it'll definitely be on the playthrough through at least gym number 6. After that, it'll be a matter of I don't know. I don't know, honestly, because the thing is, it's not even like, oh, it'll be a matter of stats. Because the stats on all these Pokemon are the exact same. It'll probably depend on typing and seeing what's gonna, like, be the best typing to have at, you know, whatever gym. But yeah, it'll definitely be part of the team for at least the majority of the playthrough, for sure. You have a friend named Rylan. That's cool. You got a Mimikyu? That's pretty cool, Brody. Mimikyu's a pretty cool one. I still need to shiny hunt for that, but its ghost typing plus the decoy ability kind of just make me really nervous. I know Moongeist Beam deals with it fine, but still just... It's one of those hunts that I really want to do, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it because it requires some setup. Your sis got Shiny Bagon and they called in a 1% silence. You're trying to get Sandygast. I may have missed that, but yeah, I saw you were trying to get Sandygast. What's with the shiny luck? James Bauer, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I wouldn't call it shiny luck. I'd call it a payback for how long Treecko took. No, but yeah, we went for Ralts yesterday and ended up getting Poochyena, which, you know, not the Pokemon we were going for, but hey, it's still a shiny, and it happened in 31 encounters, which is pretty insane. Yeah, so it was good. It was good. It was a long time coming with Treecko, and I feel like it's a reward. It's basically a reward for beating the RNG issues at the beginning of the game, that suddenly you have like the exact opposite of RNG issues, and it's all a matter of just hitting the grass patch at the right time. Actually, sadly, Rowlet is actually the least useful starter. It probably is, but like I said before, I've never really cared about stats. I just care about the aesthetics of Pokemon more than anything. Like, if you were to look at any kind of team I put together for competitive battling, you will realize exactly how little I know about competitive battling, because it will literally just be, I like how these Pokemon look, and I think they still have strong moves on them, and I'd like put them on a team and get destroyed. Poochyena actually has pretty good base stats. Alright, yeah, I guess base stats would affect it. So it'll just, yeah, like I said, it'll just be a matter of what we catch, because it's not going to be any amount of, like, IVs helping out, because they're all going to have identical natures in IVs. That's just a pretty much an inevitability of how we're hunting for it. But yeah, depending on, like I said, the typing, what kind of typing we get on other Pokemon, Poochyena will definitely be on the team for a long time. That shiny Treecko is so good, not because you like Treecko, it's because you like Treecko. What? Gen 3 is best. Gen 3 is pretty awesome. Like, for me, it's my favorite gen. I've said that before. Beerbeck, see you in a bit, Tony. Someone agrees with you. Dude, you're watching someone who started streaming with Gen 3. You're watching a Gen 3 stream, pretty much. Like, yeah, there's gonna be people that agree with you, I would say. But yeah, no. Gen 3 is my favorite gen. Hoenn my favorite region. Sun's my favorite game, though. As much as that stands out, like, I loved the story. And I just put too much time in it for it not to be my favorite. What should this hunt for Mantis or the Mushroom Morlo? I've hunted for Morlo, I haven't hunted for Mantis. Morlo was honestly a pain in the butt to hunt for, and I got really lucky that both of my Morlos showed up extremely quickly. Because they can status you, they can recover their own health. It's basically a nightmare for keeping a continuous battle with them going while they're intimidated. Like, they will continuously remove themselves from, like, optimal SOSing. You're playing Pokemon Emerald, but you sped up your game and went to the grass to train until it evolved and anyone's against me. There you go. Yeah, that kind of works. I was able to, like, use it on the playthrough, I was able to level up enough that it wasn't a big deal. What's up, Brad? Welcome to the stream, as well as Salamalo. Welcome. Welcome. No one cares about best starters, just choose your favorite starter. Yeah, exactly, you know? Like, the biggest thing at the time of picking your starter is going to be typing, if anything, and the game, you know, I was going to say the game always tries to screw you with that one, but then I remember, oh yeah, How does not choose exactly the most optimal starter to make it a challenge. Talking about Treecko, alright, man. Yeah, if you can evolve your Treecko before May, you're going to destroy that Torchic. You're going to pretty much destroy everything up until Roxanne. If not well past Roxanne, even. Heal block with Harvest and Lumberry. And Magikarp, your sister got some tricks. Hey, yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely ways to do it, but I just didn't. I go into a lot of my shiny hunts and SOS chains on Sun and Moon with not much knowledge aside from, like, me assuming, oh, do they have Sand Attack? You know, if they have Sand Attack, I have to go in with a Smeargle. If they don't, and they're not Ghost type, I go in, even if they are Ghost type, I go in with a Decidueye. That's about all I really do. So things can be a pain in the butt when you do it that way. Yeah, there's definitely ways to deal with it for sure, but I prefer, like, kind of the mass production of and mass hunting of shinies kind of way of just, like, occasionally there'll be one that's a pain in the butt as opposed to, like, optimizing my hunter for each and every encounter. Like, I enjoy kind of it adds a bit of a challenge, which is nice. Every time you play a Pokemon game, you usually have a Pokemon that can learn Recover. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them can, especially if it's a grass type. So especially, like, yeah, knowing recover, you know, if you chose your starter as a grass Pokemon, there's like a 50% chance that it can learn Recover. Or at least some kind of recover. You'd be kidding me, you just got a shiny Smeargle. That's awesome. That is awesome. I hunted for a shiny Smeargle because I wanted a shiny hunting machine. Like, that would have been pretty sweet to have that gold Smeargle hunting for me. But it was a moody Smeargle, so I was like, dang it. Of course, the one time I get, like, hidden ability, it's the one hidden ability that destroys its use as an SOS chainer. Not because, like, oh, its stats keep varying, I can't predict this, but because it extends the length of each turn so freaking much. It's like, it's just annoying. I was like, oh, that's awesome, I caught it. And then I used it for like 10 minutes and just ended the SOS chain and was like, no, I'm just going to go put this in the PC and get my actual Smeargle back out. The first random encounter, that's pretty insane. And congrats for sure, yeah. That's pretty awesome to be able to get like a random shiny like that. No matter what it is. As long as you're able to catch it. That is the one stipulation of that. Is you just walk into a grass patch and it's like, I'm just going to battle stuff. I only have like a Pokeball and a Premier Ball. What could go wrong? And it's like, boom, shiny Beldum, and you're just like, crap. It's not moody. There you go. It is now officially good as a shiny hunting machine. Yeah, that was just a pain in the butt when I got it. I was like, because I had specifically hunted for, I broke the chain on Smeargle like 3 times. I messed up so much with that hunt. And I finally get the shiny, and it's moody, and I was just like, no. Like, I tried using it, I was like, maybe this won't be too bad. It was bad. It was, like I say, I went for like 10 minutes, and I maybe got like 10 encounters in SOSing. Like, you should be able to get at least like 1 every 15 seconds if you're doing it right. Like, assuming they call in every time. Like, consistently call in, it shouldn't take too long to go through the turns. It was taking forever. You played a ROM hack Super Fire Red, and you found a shiny Beedrill, but you used all your Pokeballs. That stinks. That stinks. It's bold. Is bold like a bad thing for a Smeargle? I don't know. What's up, Argon? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I asked about the natures because, like I said, I'm terrible with competitive Pokemon. I am entirely a shiny hunter. In a hack Emerald Moon, you found a shiny Grubbin. Awesome, Argon. That's cool. So in that ROM hack, does someone go back and remake all of the newer Pokemon as sprites? Because that'd be pretty awesome. Like, I guess they'd have to make everything Gen 4 and up back in the Gen 3 style sprites. That'd be a lot of work, but I'd respect that. That'd be pretty cool. Attack, or minus attack plus defense, but she needs the plus attack minus special attack, or any defense plus minus special attack. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have just ended up using it anyway and, like, struggled until it was a bit higher level than it normally would have been. Still nothing. In terms of the hunt here, well, I mean, we haven't gotten anything since not yesterday, but Tuesday. Not Tuesday. Yesterday was Tuesday, and that's not the day we stream. Yeah, we haven't gotten anything since Monday when we got Poochyena, but I mean, that was kind of expected. Like, even though we have extremely increased odds with the, like, RNG abuse, we pretty much, you know, one in the, like, maybe 200-ish that we did max. I don't even think we did that many. Like, 1 every 2 hours would still be extremely good, pretty much. What's up, Jose de la Rosa? Welcome to the stream, as well as Zach Morales. Welcome, welcome. She got a new chair, and now she gets shiny so fast. Like, it's like a lucky chair. That's pretty funny. I wish I had that. I wish I had a lucky chair that I found all my shinies in. What level does Slackoth evolve at? I don't actually know off the top of my head. I want to say like mid-30s? That or like 45. One of the... pretty much like 35 or 45, I think. But I could be extremely wrong on that one. Do I ever get a shiny Charmander? I haven't yet. I haven't. We're still going for the Charmander now. We got the Treecko, and that was an Emerald, so we moved on to a new hunt in Emerald. And that was for a Ralts, but we didn't find a Ralts. We ended up finding a Poochyena instead, which was good. That was still good. still fantastic, actually. I mean, we got a shiny. It doesn't matter what it is, it's still shiny. That's all I really care about as far as the badge quest goes. 38, maybe. Okay. Yeah, so on the topic of Emerald and the badge quest, I haven't recorded the next episode yet, because Tuesday is just a day that I don't have time to stream. I don't have time to like record and edit or anything. So maybe tonight I'll start recording and finish up recording stuff on tomorrow on Thursday. Hopefully I'll be able to record some stuff and it'll be fine, and I'll be able to get it all like edited and like put on a published schedule for the weekend. Because like I said, guys, for anyone that is tuned into the stream since I said it like right at the beginning, I won't be streaming Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I have like a big event I'm going to, so I can't like stream during that because I won't be in town. I won't be near my computer, and I just won't have time. So I'm gonna try to get some videos done so I can upload them for you guys over the weekend, so you guys don't like have nothing. Do I have a hole in the fingers because I did it like a million times from pressing the button so much? No, I haven't quite worn my finger away yet. Still there a little. Still enough. We're gonna go play Pokemon Distorted Realms. We'll see you later, Snorlax. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again soon. She just thought about getting for Mantis. What do you... See, she got her first encounter. You have proof, but your phone can't get Discord. It's too old. Dang, that stinks, but congratulations to her. Remember when you were little, you played Fire Red and didn't know where to go next after you beat the 3rd gym, so you trained your Charmeleon and evolved it, and then watched a walkthrough and found out you had to go to a gym. Well, there you go. At least you figured it out eventually. And I imagine if you had spent so much time leveling up your Charmeleon, like, you would just kind of roll through the next part of the game. What's up, David Gamer? Welcome to the stream. She says she wants to horde hunt for her favorite Pokemon Weasel, if it's horde huntable. If it is, where can she find it in X or Mega Ruby? I don't know if it is. Yeah, you'd have to look that one up. I don't know what Pokemon are really horde huntable. I know things like Plusle and Minun, but that's about it, honestly. Like, Gen 6 is still... I still have a lot of gaps in my knowledge. Gen 7 is the one that I can, like, nail down. Gen 3 is probably kind of close. But yeah, Gen 7 is the one where I can tell you literally everything about the game. Yeah, Gen 6, though, not so much. 35, 45, and name it Halfboy. We'll see, David Gamer. We will see. If I actually hit start so I can access my Pokemon. I was just hitting A and wondering why nothing was happening. I was like, oh yeah, there's a start button I have to press to get a menu. Do I have Pokemon Y or Z? I have Pokemon X and Y. That's what you're asking? I have all of the games from I have all the games from Gen 6, even though, like I say, it's a gap in my knowledge, and I own them all. I still haven't played them. I own them, but I've only played Alpha Sapphire all the way through. I own them specifically so I can shiny hunt for a living National Dex at some point. And I want to do that as soon as I get a 3DS cap card. Like, that would be one of those things I do, as well as obviously like Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon when those drop. Floatzel is horrible. Well, there you go. Have I trained Brian Palmer at all yet? I haven't. I haven't touched it since I ended the stream. Because I pretty much, I try to record everything that happens between the hunts for Shiny Badge Quest. So I've legitimately, as soon as I ended the stream, I turned off the GameCube and I hadn't touched it until I put Leafgreen in today. Because I want to record all of it, just in case something interesting happens. It'd be awkward if I wasn't recording when we got a random shiny, you know. Floats a little Pokemon X Victory Road, and she's booting up her X. Awesome. I hope she gets it. What is the best nature for Alolan? Raichu? I don't actually know. I'd imagine it's special of some kind. Whatever increases some kind of special. I would assume. But that's like I said, I'm terrible. That could be literally the worst information I can give you. And I would have no clue. Timid, modest, alright. Matthew Poole, thought I'd done this one before. Good luck, by the way. Well, we have tried this one before, Matthew. We still haven't gotten it, though. The reason we switched over to Ralts was because we're doing a, Let's Play series in Emerald, and I had to catch a shiny for it before every gym. So I streamed those shiny hunts, and we found the Poochyena instead of a Ralts. We were looking for a Ralts, but you know, a shiny's a shiny at the end of the day. So we got Poochyena, so basically until I get the Shiny Badge stuff, Shiny Badge Quest recorded again, we're gonna be back hunting Charmander. Because Charmander's kind of whatever we're hunting on Leafgreen is pretty much our fallback cartridge at the moment. Try Nasty Plot, Psychic Volt, Psychic, Volt Switch, and HP. And HP Ice. Yeah, that sounds good. Like I said, I don't really know, but that sounds good. if that means anything, it's I can see kind of where that logic would work, I guess. Or substitute Fake Out, Volt Switch, and Psychic. Yeah. Both the Focus Sash, yeah. See, from the little bit I know, that sounds good. But the little bit I know is legitimately the only knowledge I have of competitive Pokemon is from, you guys in chat. You love Shiny Charmander, might have to do this one on your Fire Red. Well, Matthew, that would be awesome. I'd be jealous if you got it before me, though. But at the end of that, yeah, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. It is a pretty rough hunt just because, you know, it's a 1 in 8,000 odds as opposed to the essentially 1 in 200 to 300 odds we had for Poochyena. You use something that's not meta. Okay. Yeah, that's always kind of cool seeing people mix it up with whatever it is, you know. Otherwise everyone just ends up doing the same thing in any competitive game. Which gen was I born? What do you mean? What was the first gen I played? The first gen I played was Gen 3. You have no luck on Shinies. Hey, I mean, you just gotta kind of build it up over time, honestly. You just gotta have the game start owing you more and more debts, essentially. You know, you have a bunch of really long hunts and eventually the game feels bad for you and just starts giving you Shinies. I wish that's how it was, but it feels like that sometimes. I've had really long hunts, for example, Treecko, followed by Poochyena. The game's just kind of okay, here you go. Here you go, after a while, you deserve this. Another example, my Yungoos followed by a random Pick-a-Peck. Which generation was I born? What generation am I? I mean, I guess, by definition, I'm a millennial. I mean, I was born in 97, so... when I was born, what was the recent gen? Gen 1. Gen 1 was barely out. I'm one of the oldest people that can even have been born during a gen. He-Man props. That's kind of what I may have figured, but yeah, I'm right on the edge of that not even having been a thing. What's up, John the Pikachu? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, because I was a... what? I'm trying to do the math in my head. Yeah, I think Pokemon was like a year old when I was... around the time I was born. Something like that. I'm jealous of the shiny Pooch. I am... You know, Poochyena honestly isn't my favorite shiny. Like that may make you a little upset with how much you wanted for it, but like Poochyena's not my favorite shiny, but it's still cool. And it was definitely awesome just seeing like the yellow coming onto the screen and like just like randomly I was like, oh, we actually got it. Oh boy. You might shiny hunt on Roblox. All right. You're born in Gen 3 during Emerald. Nice, nice. Gee, what's up? You just had salmon and fried rice, and OMG, it was good. Nice, nice. Good. Glad to hear it's delicious. And welcome to the stream. And welcome back, Tony. Gen 1 was February 28th, 1996. Yeah, so it was about a year old. Yeah, because I was 97, so like... February 27th, alright. Also, I realized I hit up and down there. I had to like double check on the stream. Sandy Guest on Sun and the others on Roblox. Oh, you'll hunt for Sandy Guest and Beldon, Noibat, Nosepass, Loudred, and Clefairy. Awesome. Good luck, man. I hope you get it. Your cousin was born in Gen 3 also during Ruby and Sapphire. Nice, nice. Yeah, I guess my sister would have been, I think Gen 2? Depending on, like, very close to Gen 3. But I think it was Gen 2. But yeah, so I'm, like, right in the age range where I was, like, I was, you know, between the age of like 5 and 10 when Gen 3 was out. So that was like my first set of games. You were born during Hoenn. I'm assuming that's either a typo on Gen or Hoenn. Trying a second time and still getting Hen. Gen 1. Okay. Okay. I was assuming that like somehow autocorrect was turning Hoenn into Hen there. What was my first Mario game? That's an interesting question. Trying to think. Because here's the thing. I didn't actually, like... You know, obviously... Obviously, as, like, a 6-year-old, I didn't have a choice in what kind of game consoles we got. I could, like, be like, I want a game console, but it was up to my parents to, like, buy one. So, what ended up happening is, like... I wanted a GameCube. Just, I don't know why. I think I'd seen like some Star Fox like promotional thing. I was like, I want a GameCube because of that. For whatever reason. So I was like, I wanted a game console. And my parents basically heard of this game console. And my dad liked Midtown Madness, like the games for PC. And then he saw Midtown Madness 3 was coming to the Xbox. So we ended up getting an Xbox. And that was the video games I had for the majority of my like life. So the first like Mario game, and this isn't counting like spin-off games like Pinball or anything. This is specifically, and I point out Pinball because I had Pinball. But like the first true Mario game I played, like mainstream, like main series Mario game I played, honestly may have been Galaxy. Like in terms of when I played the game, it may have been Galaxy to be honest. Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart Wii is like the first one that I actually owned. I played like Galaxy at a friend's house, or I rented it from Blockbuster or something. Mario Kart on the Wii U, alright. Yeah, I love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. Like, that has been so much fun. I have passed many a bus ride from campus playing Mario Kart with the person sitting next to me. Like, that's been pretty fun. Do I have the Nintendo Switch? I do actually. I got one over the summer. I don't have like any capture card for it. If I had a capture card, I would definitely be a lot more hyped about Odyssey coming out because that would be super fun to play. But it was basically between either like if I get obviously they're not the same price for like a capture card that can catch from the Switch versus a 3DS capture card. But if I got one, I can't afford the other, so I've kind of been holding off on getting a Switch cap card just so that just so I can more likely or more easily afford a 3DS cap card. Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door is your favorite game of all time. My only experience with that is seeing Strider on YouTube break that game. Like at least once a month, he's like, "Oh yeah, here's this other way to completely crash the game that we just found." Like almost if not more than a decade after it released. Your first Mario game was Mario Sunshine. Awesome. I haven't played Sunshine. I kind of want to play it. Super Mario 64 for the win. Yeah, see, Brad, like, you had... Oh, my nose is really itchy. Yeah. You and, like, older siblings, you had a lot of the earlier consoles, which at that point would have been Nintendo, pretty much. That or Sega. So, like... But, like, you know, my family got consoles right when it was, like, PS2, Xbox, and like, GameCube. So my dad wanted an Xbox, so we ended up with an Xbox. And that's why I'm a big Halo fanboy. Never played Mario? Well, you should definitely give it a shot, especially with, like, Galaxy. Galaxy was amazing. Like, even though I never owned it, because I never, like, physically owned it, Galaxy was, like, one of my favorite games for the Wii. Get a 3DS after the Switch? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I have it, like, you mean capture card wise? Because I won a 3DS cap card for Pokemon. Your first game was Dune 2 on PC. Nice. My first game ever. I mean, I guess you count, like, the game specifically designed for kids would be something like Pajama Sam or Putt Putt Goes to the Zoo. Like, those old point-and-click PC games. Or Reader Rabbit. It may have been Reader Rabbit, to be honest. Like, those are the games that I get, like, super nostalgic for. I legit own the whole Pajama Sam collection on Steam, just because, why not? But the first, like, you know, not intended to be, like, an educational type of video game I played was probably, like, Midtown Madness 1 or 2. Get 3... I read that already. It was, like, 10 months ago. What was 10 months ago? Here goes nothing, 7th grade. 7th, I don't know why I read that as 7th grade. 7th gym at Johto, here you come. Well, good luck, Shiha. Good luck, I hope you get it soon. You actually know exactly what Strider 7X is talking about because you played the game so many times. Yeah, so, like, my entire experience with that is, with Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, is Strider's videos. So I don't know if, like, the game's legit that broken, or if it's just my perception of it, because all I've seen is Strider destroy the game like nothing else. Can confirm, grew up with Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Color. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's why, like, you played Crystal and all that. Putt Putt, yeah, man, Putt Putt was, like, the best. Putt Putt, Freddy Fish, even though, as a child, Freddy Fish scared me. Because of, like, some of the, like, bad fish, like the, you know, villains and stuff, they were, like, designed to be a bit creepier. I did not play that game. My parents got me, like, a 3 CD pack that had, like, Putt Putt, Pajama Sam, and Freddy the Fish, and I touched Freddy the Fish, like, once, thought it was scary, and just noped, and, like, stopped. You caught, Darmantin in Alpha Sapphire, nice. Remaining, what is up, welcome to the stream. Shiny Noibat on Roblox, on Pokemon Brick Bronze, nice. Ampharos sweeping, awesome, Jiha. Awesome. The glitches are so cool, but take a lot of effort. Yeah, a lot of them require, you know, like, the ones where you had to speed up the game, because it's literally just, like, memory overflows, where it's like, oh yeah, if you hit this block for, like, 14.5 years of actual, like, real time, if you hit it for 14.5 years, the game breaks. You know, who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk that, that would break the game? But yeah, then a lot of the other ones still are, like, you know, frame perfect, like 20 frame perfect inputs in a row, and it's like just insane. P.S. I should play it. I don't own Roblox or anything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a lot of room on my PC right now for any kind of games. Should do a shiny Nuzlocke. Sorry for all the pain if I do this. Well, Matthew, I'm not doing a shiny Nuzlocke. I'm just doing a shiny badge quest, which is already tough enough. To be honest, yeah, and, like, if we did a shiny Nuzlocke, I'd be like, we're not, like, actually getting rid of them. We're just putting them in a different PC box. What's up, Hawkfish Hockey? Welcome back to the stream. Congrats on the Poochyena. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a super fun hunt on Monday when we got that. It was like the first time we did something that wasn't just... It was soft resetting, but it wasn't like straight soft resetting. So it was kind of like interesting. It was an interesting new way of hunting for me. And yeah, for it to show up in 31 encounters was just ridiculous. It does not take up a lot of space, and it would be awesome. No, like, I legitimately have no space. I have, like, enough to record one, like... Basically, I record all the streams, so, you know, when I do get shinies, I have the video to edit and then upload again, like, to crop out all the parts that aren't actually getting the shiny and upload. Like, you saw that with the Treecko, Charmander, and Poochyena videos. It's, they're all uploaded, you know, as separate clips. So I had to, like, save the whole video while I'm streaming it to do that, and, like, I have just enough hard drive space to, like, have a 2.5 hour stream record, and that's it. You got a team for me already. What's that noise at? Because your PC's bad? Well, I mean, yeah, there's a difference between, like, it not requiring much hard drive space and, like, I have absolutely no hard drive space. I have enough for Windows Update to install the temporary file for updates on my main drive, and I have enough on my storage drive for, like I said, the one stream. I had to delete a game from Steam just to update another game. Like, that is how slim on storage I am. I filled up an entire terabyte drive with, like, stuff. Like, all PC games, just, you know. Because I have so many, like, 80 gigabyte games, because just all the insane textures, and I filled up the entire drive, like, yeah. Don't blame me on not doing the shiny. I was like, yeah, no, that'd be too stressful. Pokemon team on Roblox. Oh, okay. Kareem, what is up, man? Welcome back to the stream. But if I do play it, you'll get it. We'll see. We'll see. It would, like I said, it would really depend on hard drive space and just generally if I have time to do it as well. So we'll see. Maybe in the future. Maybe. Jaguar Voodoo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We're just hunting for Charmander still, man. Hopefully we can get it soon. We got Poochyena on Monday, which was super hype. But yeah, so we're back to Charmander. Hopefully we can get it. It would be awesome if we got it today, but at the same time, I'd like to get it in like the last 30 minutes if we got it today. Because otherwise I have nothing else to stream, honestly. I don't have the next part of the Shiny Badge quest filmed in Emerald, so I can't exactly hunt in there yet, as well as on here, I'd have to play all the way up to Zapdos before we get another scripted encounter. So it'll be interesting. Maybe like Sunday this time when I started the stream the same. But I already stream, I don't know, like I said, there's already other stuff in the way. I don't want to like be hypothetically rearranging my entire schedule, especially like on stream and cause any confusion. I don't know, we would see if I did that. Especially with things like actually, you know, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon right around the corner. You know, stuff like that. Because I am, like I've said, I'm pretty much locking myself into getting a 3DS cap card as soon as this weekend's over. So that'll be like something I decide Sunday night or Monday is if I'm gonna like actually pull the trigger on that and buy one. So if I do that, then like, you know, suddenly I have a lot more games I can play. So I'm gonna have a lot more games that I'm going to play, and that'll fill up the schedule in and of itself. Do I have a Twitter? I do know that. It is linked somewhere on the channel. It's actually also in the description of this video. Still hope I call a shiny Pokemon. Hope I call a shiny Pokemon a reset. Looking forward to the next Emerald episode. All right, Matthew. Yeah, I haven't recorded it yet. I'm hoping to record it tomorrow because I'm not gonna be able to stream on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I have some stuff I'm doing that basically I'm going to be out of town, and even if I was able to like bring a laptop with me and get the stream set up, I just wouldn't be able to stream. I wouldn't have time. Like basically I'm going to be, from the moment I leave my apartment Friday to when I get back to my apartment Sunday, it's basically just going to be going and going and going and going with no breaks. So I can't stream, which means I'm basically going to use Thursday. I have a fairly long or a fairly large amount of free time in the afternoon that I'm going to try to use to record like the Shiny Badge quest. That is priority number one. I have the like background updated with Ryan Palmer in it, or Poochyena. So that's like set to go. I just have to record it and splice the footage together, and then that should be able to be put on like some kind of timer to release. As well as I want to start the red randomizer I've been meaning to do for a while, or yeah, red randomized Nuzlocke I've been meaning to do for a while. So I'm going to try to get that recorded tomorrow as well, like a couple episodes of that, so there's stuff to go up on the channel. So there will be at least the Shiny Badge quest. That's like, I'm going to make sure that happens. But in terms of the other one, it's going to be a matter of, am I going to overestimate myself here essentially and like overextend myself? But hopefully I can get it all set up without too much of a hitch and get enough content to kind of go up on the channel. You'll create an account for me and we'll play through the game until the first gym. No, I don't have time. I don't have time to do that, honestly. Thanks for the offer, but like I legitimately don't have time to do that right now. Argon, you're gonna sleep. Good night and good luck. Well, thank you, Argon. I appreciate it, and thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you get some good rest, and I hope to see you again tomorrow, man. Make sure you save when you get the shiny. Yeah, no, that is one thing that's like being screamed at me in chat over and over again. Is you know, save, and it's like I can't until you guys give me a nickname or until I nickname it. But yeah, no, I make sure I save. That would be the absolute worst thing I could do. Oh, welcome back, Jiha. I still think buzzed. Alright. We're good. We are good now. I just realized we passed 3,500. I don't know how I missed that. Yeah, we passed 3,500, which is kind of crazy. Kind of a little bit crazy. Your boy is back. Welcome back to Gaming Wolf. Glad to see you were able to make it to the stream. Hopefully you'll be here when we get this Charmander. Because our luck seems to have turned around at least a little bit with, you know, Treecko finally showing up, Poochyena showing up. How can you tell if it is a shiny with the pic change in the window? The image of it will change in the summary window that we're looking at. It won't change here, unfortunately. If it changed here, we could check all three, which would be super nice. But no, unfortunately, we can only check once we've gone into this next screen. You're going to need at least level 45 to beat Gym 8. Yeah, I want to at least play it safe for sure there. You're calling 3579. Alright. Alright. We'll definitely get there tonight. We'll probably get through, I think, like another 60. We may be able to, or no, I think more than 60. I'm not sure, actually. Again, Queen calculated it a while ago, like the encounters per minute I have. But yeah, it's hard. I forgot. We have about an hour left, so we may get to 3,600. That's what I'm predicting. You're calling 3529. All right. Someone just rev the motorcycle real loud. Should have guessed 9,300 for the Treecko to name it Sprite. You should have, but yeah, no, there was just, you know, the issues already with that Treecko hunt, you know. Like, we were on Twitch instead of on YouTube just because of that whole issue. But it's like we do that, so there weren't too many people, like, on that stream, especially compared to the streams we had, like, the day before. We had, you know, like, 60 concurrent viewers on average for that Treecko stream where we were almost to it. But then, yeah, things just happened. You call not so long, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long, but like I said, hopefully it takes like another 30 minutes. If it could wait like 30 minutes to show up, I wouldn't feel bad about ending the stream then. Because I have nothing else to hunt right now. You're close to 66 for Wimpod, 666. Okay. Well, Tony, I hope you get it soon, man. Like, that's insane. Hopefully you get it pretty soon, but, you know, you're still not, I don't believe, trying to do, like, just math in my head, I don't believe you're over odds yet. I think that happens around, like, 1100 or something, it'll be over odds. So hopefully you get it soon. Be right back, see you in a bit, Jiha. Yeah, not yet. That's what I figured, is like, yeah, that's just the thing with Masuda is you would probably be over odds at this point, but, yeah, Masuda tends to be either, like, instantaneous or take you a year. You know, sometimes it feels like that. Like, it's like you're either going to get in the first 5 or it's going to take you over 1,000 eggs. Which still, you know, averages out to about the right odds, but it's like, always at the extremes. If you guess the encounter, can you choose a name for it? Unfortunately, not with the Charmander. Because we can't nickname Charmander, since we actually would have to nickname it before we could tell if it was shiny. Because this screen doesn't show if it's shiny, this is us picking it. But this next prompt here, this next, like, yes or no, which is the yes or no, is asking if we want to nickname it. And since we don't know if it's shiny, it'd be a massive waste of time to nickname it every single encounter. So we're basically going to catch the Charmander, I'll show all the stats and stuff, and then, because I'm not even doing this playthrough really on any kind of thing, it's just going to be used as shiny hunts, so, like, we'll hunt Zapdos and stuff, but I won't show any of the actual, like, hunting, or any of the actual playthrough. I'll basically put it up to a vote to, you know, what do we want to name, no, excuse me, what do we want to name it? No, excuse me, and then we'll change the name of the name rater. Watch a few of the live streams, now you want a shiny hunt. Well, that's good. That is always cool to see that I have, like, inspired someone to do it. Because shiny hunting is super fun. Like, it took me a while to get into it. What finally pushed me over the edge to actually hunt for them was how much I wanted a shiny Rowlet. And as soon as I started hunting, I, like, you know, caught the shiny hunting bug and was like, I'm gonna catch all of them as shinies now. I had joked about, lol, shiny living decks, you know, that'd be fun, and now it's like, I'm actually a third of the way there, which is even more fun. Name it Corn. I'm thinking Dog Corn, for sure. No, I honestly don't know. I don't have a name picked out in my mind at all. Like, what'll be nice is we'll be able to, like, know if it's a boy or a girl. We'll be able to know pretty much everything about the Pokemon before we name it. You're back. Welcome back, Delara Fox. You gave up on your Zora hunt, 2 boxes full and no shiny. And, I mean, that happens sometimes. You just gotta keep going. But yeah, I definitely agree. Sometimes a break feels nice. How many encounters? Oh, are you over odds in your Poochyena hunt? Oh, yeah, Tony. Ryan's at like several 100,000 at this point. Here comes the shiny. We'll see. We'll see. They're hunting Sneasel. Well, good luck, man. I hope you get it. Never mind. Wait, was it actually shiny on 666? Tony, that's crazy. Holy crap, man. That's awesome. I want to see a picture of that in the Discord, for sure. How do I stream from a Game Boy? Could I show the setup? So I don't actually... So, it's not actually on a Game Boy. It's on a GameCube with the Game Boy Player attachment. Oh, you're joking? Aw, man. Aw, man. Got me all excited. But yeah, so I'm playing on a GameCube with the Game Boy Player attachment. I'll see if I can, like, swing the camera around to it real quick. once we get this encounter going. It's nothing special. It's literally just, this is just how I am able to play on essentially a TV, and the GameCube's outputting to the GameCube's outputting to a USB capture card. Like, that's where it's plugged in. So that one's not shiny, but grabbing my camera, yeah, like that's what we're playing on. I think the capture card's somewhere under there. So yeah, I think that's set back up. Maybe adjust it a little bit. Ruins the whole like setup just for that moment, but I'm trying to adjust it and get it over the right spot. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So yeah, that's the setup. That's the GameCube we're playing on. That's really all there is to it. Yeah, Ryan's been like horde encountering an X, I think. Recognize the silver cube. Yeah, no problem, Jaguar Voodoo. Yeah, Brad. I wonder why you recognize it. I actually wiped it down with like, I had like a little like hand wipe, and I just wiped it down, and like all of the like brown gunk on the top of it just wiped right off. So like, there you go. I cleaned it for you. How am I today? I'm doing pretty well, Daniel Bertrand. How are you doing? Have I shiny hunted on an emulator? I have not, Alfonso. I have not. I've tried to like keep all my hunts on legit hardware, just because like, for me that feels a bit more real. I know obviously opinions differ with different people. Yeah. Personally, like, I can respect the shiny hunts as long as it's not like, it's either not gemmed or like the ROM's not hacked in such a way that it increases the odds. But to me, like, playing on physical, like actual hardware feels a lot more real. So that's why I do it. That's why I like doing it. You're trying on a Ruby version for a Treecko, and you're just spamming a loading state from right before you select the Treecko. That is actually not going to work for you, unfortunately, because it loads the exact same RNG back into the game. So you're essentially forcing the game to act like an Emerald cartridge there. Let it run through and actually soft reset at least once or twice. Or at least do that every like 50 hard reloads. Because the random RNG, like, with a save state, you're going to have the exact same issue Emerald had, where you're not actually randomizing the RNG every time you reset. Yeah, you need to soft reset. There's a chance, there's a very slim chance that it would, just because the way the generation works is you do get a little bit of variation, but depending on how accurate your inputs are, you're going to hit the same, like, 3 Treeckos over and over again. You need to soft reset each time, it'll load, since it'll load the same frame. Yeah, exactly. Because the, like, secret numbers in the background that are all random get randomized at soft reset. So when you load a save state, you're just loading those same numbers back into the game. Should get a shiny Ditto if I can and breed shinies. If only it worked that way, Matthew. If only it worked that way. That's actually how my first shiny came to be, is that I thought that's how it worked, and I hunted. That was my first shiny ever, was a shiny Ditto. Because I was like, I want a shiny Rowlet. Maybe if one of the parents is shiny, then it'll increase the odds. And obviously I can't get a shiny Rowlet without breeding for it. So I went for the Ditto. And I got the shiny Ditto, and then I looked up if it increased the odds after I did the hunt. And the answer was no, because obviously it's no. Hunting across 5 different games for 7 years now. Oh man. Dang, that's crazy, man. That is crazy, Ryan. Doing Nora's highest chances. Yeah, there goes. Yeah, no, I think Gen 2 it would do it. So if you're doing it in gold, silver, or crystal, yes, it would help at least some. I think it lowers the well, at least some. I think it like decreases the odds to almost like 1 in 64 if you have a shiny Ditto, or a shiny parent of any kind. But yeah, no, not in Gen 3 and up. It changed how shinies worked, so that doesn't work anymore. Because in Gen 2 and Gen 1 technically, because Gen 1 can be shiny if traded to Gen 2, was based on stats. But since it's not based on stats anymore, it's based on like a completely hidden number. It doesn't actually affect anything, unfortunately. Yeah, I hope you get it soon, Ryan. Like, dang, the fact that you haven't got it. I almost feel bad for getting it so early now, and not even, like, it wasn't even the target of my hunt. To be honest, I wish Ditto would be a lot better in the games. Like, aside from just being the universal breeder, I can see that. Like, you don't really see Dittos in competitive, do you? I think a lot of that comes down to, you know, especially at higher levels, you want your Pokemon to have, like, very specific skill sets. And being able to, like, you're basically wasting a slot if you want to use your Ditto to essentially, like, scout their Pokemon. You're also just kind of wasting a slot if you end up, like, transforming into a Pokemon that has absolutely zero usefulness on your team. Is Magnerina you're using good for hunting? The moveset is listed further up in the comments stream. I'll see if I can find it. With Iron Defense, False Swipe, Fluor Cannon, Flash Cannon, and they're both super effective against Sneasel. I mean, it seems like it'll work as long as False Swipe can hit. You know, generally I go into shiny hunts in Sun and Moon with a Decidueye that knows all the moves it knows, and even the ones it doesn't need. It's like Leaf Blade, Foresight, which it uses if it's facing up against a Ghost type, False Swipe, and Spirit Shackle, just because Spirit Shackle's a cool move to have. And I really only use Leaf Blade and False Swipe unless, like I said, it calls for Foresight. Gotta go, your internet's dead. We'll see you later, Ryan. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again, and I hope you get that Poochyena soon. Like, it's insane you haven't gotten it yet, man. False Swipe hits, yeah, then I think you're good. I think you're good. Unless there's some, like, trick up Sneasel's sleeve, you should be fine. Like, as long as it can't KO itself, you're good, pretty much. The only other way you could go about it is, like, specifically somehow setting up a moveset that'll hurt one but not the other. But you can't really do that with anything except Ditto. So yeah, you're pretty much as good as it's gonna get if you have some super effective moves that'll one-hit. That'll one-hit a specific one of them, and False Swipe hits. If that works, if those two things are, like, met, then you're good. For at least for just generic shiny hunting. There's definitely ways to, like, make it more efficient for each Pokemon, but in general, if you have a move that can one-hit KO and False Swipe's effective, then you're fine. Who else is hunting Gold and Silver? I have not hunted any yet, Flash Flood. I don't even, like, own it yet for a Virtual Console. I've been meaning, I kind of haven't been meaning to get it. I'm waiting to get it until I have, until, like, I get a 3DS cap card, at the very least. That way I just, like, only have to install it on one system and then just be good. Because pretty much anything I install on my current 3DS is kind of pointless, because as soon as I get the cap card, I'm going to be using the cap card as, like, my main system, because this other one's unreliable in pretty much every way. Dream Team for Fire Red. I don't actually really have one, honestly. It's hard for me to, honestly, as sad as it may be, it's hard for me to think of just, like, Kanto Pokemon. Like, which ones are specifically Kanto, but, yeah, like, I don't really have a team that I choose to make, honestly. Like, I've never been a competitive player. So for me, it's like, I'll run through the game with whatever, and level it up, and if it stops working, I'll put another Pokemon on the team and level it up. The only answer I could really give would be, like, you know, my starter's still on the team, because that's just how I roll. And then, like, you know, Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, all that. Yeah, that's about it. Like, that's pretty much as far as I can, like, get mentally. Aside from that, it's, if I can build a fairly even team, which I kind of figure out as I go along, then that's what I run with. Sneasel uses a move that copied what you used last, which was Iron Defense. It's at 1 HP though, so you're good for a bit. You'll switch soon. I mean, if it's at 1 HP, it's not gonna matter It's not gonna matter how high the stat boost is. I don't think a move can ever drop to the point that it does 0 damage without, like, having been turned not effective. Yeah, I don't know how often you switch. I know I probably switch way more often than I need to, but I switch like every 10 encounters when I'm training. Mainly because I don't have like a counter with me. Like I have that little encounter number below the screen here, but I don't actually have, or I don't have a way to do that for my Sun and Moon copies right now. Like to me, it's just kind of. They're just kind of, unfortunately, I don't have a way to count it because I'm not always sitting at my computer or I'm not always on my phone. There's no way to count in the game. Unless I like started writing with like an expo marker on the top of the 3DS what encounter number I'm at. So I just use like the moves as a counter. Like I use 10 leaf blades, then I use a false swipe to switch the chain, and then do it again, and false swipe counts for like 10s, and I basically use tally marks using the PP. Charizard, Alakazam, Gengar, Poliwrath, Magneton, and Tauros would be yours. Alright, cool, cool. Come on, shiny. Hey, yeah, no, at this point, I'd be okay with getting it. If we could get it now, sometime in the next 45 minutes would be nice. But yeah, like, if we find this one tonight, I'm pretty much gonna spend all my free time on campus tomorrow playing Leafgreen as far through as I can, specifically to get to Zapdos. Because otherwise we're kinda out of hunts to do until I get the... Because I can't do Shiny Badge... I can't do Emerald today. And I'm not going to be able to do Emerald tomorrow because I would want to, like, upload the video early enough beforehand that we can, like... that we don't have any issues. And save, yeah, oh, definitely. Definitely. We would make sure to save as long as I didn't completely screw up and reset without even thinking about it. But yeah, so I basically with the Shiny Badge quest, as soon as I obviously couldn't hunt tonight because we'd already caught something and I hadn't recorded yet. And even once I record, I'll be at the next location, and I don't want to hunt there until I've uploaded the video because it's kind of like spoiling my own video, I guess. Not really, but I guess, like in a sense. Love the shiny hunt. You gotta hunt in that place rather than your team. Wait, oh, like you liked the shiny hunt yesterday where I was hunting in that one spot. I don't really have a way of deciding like my team there, because like you saw, I got the shiny Poochyena even though I was hunting for Ralts. Because like I do need a Ralts. I may honestly off camera even search around in the grass a bit more, just continuously running hoping to find a bold Ralts with synchronized, because if I can do that, it would be highly advantageous to us. And I may just like tack that on to the beginning or end of a video. Just like, oh yeah, we got the Ralts. That's why this is in our team, because that'll be really helpful. But yeah, so I haven't planned out a team because I feel like it's kind of futile, in a sense, to kind of plan this team out and then get a different shiny and be like, well, that ruined the whole dynamic of the team. So, you know, it's not a competitive playthrough. We're not like trying to like beat the game at the lowest level or even Nuzlocke. We're just trying to, you know, have fun and beat the game and catch a bunch of shinies. So I think I'm just gonna, I'll probably put it up to a vote for some of the routes, like, you know, oh, I got to route blah blah blah, what do we want to hunt here, and kind of leave it up as like a poll to you guys of like, hey, what should we hunt for? But aside from that, like, I'm not really gonna plan out a team. Can someone help with your decks? You need 4 mons. Well, James Prout, welcome to the stream first off, and there's probably someone here who can help you, especially depending on your game. There may be someone here who can help you. Otherwise, the Discord I have linked in the description. There's a bunch of people there who are all big into Pokemon, and they would more than likely be willing to help someone out who, especially when you only need like 4 Pokemon. There you go, Matthew, helping him out. It's awesome of man. Only played Gen 1 to Gen 4. Ah, oh man. And Moon, okay. Yeah, no, unfortunately you can't. Yeah, as soon as you said, like, to Gen 4, I kind of knew it wasn't going to work out since it's over Wi-Fi. Yes, someone should definitely be able to help you out with that, James. Yeah, I guess those are all trades, aren't they? But yeah, the Discord should definitely be able to help you out if you need any. I know they've helped some people out in the past. You have all those. Awesome, Tony. Maybe you could help him out. Oh, but you're soft resetting. Wait. That wouldn't really work. You'd kind of have to ruin your whole soft resetting thing if you're going to help him. That moment when you're waiting for people to join in League of Legends, but they don't come, rip. At least the stream, there's a stream to watch while you wait. Well, welcome to the stream, T-Tune. Hope your teammates show up soon. That kind of stinks, though, just kind of awkwardly waiting around for him. Well, hey, it meant you were able to stop by the stream, so in a way, I'm kind of happy, but at the same time, yeah, that does kind of stink a little bit. Can't help since you're soft resetting, you'll mess up the soft resetting. Yeah, but there are definitely a lot of people. The only thing you have to work around is like time zones, because like people like Mau Mau who are asleep right now because it's after midnight and stuff like that. I don't know why, guys. My nose, like, there are just some days where it's not like inside my nose or anything. It's literally just like right on the outside of my nose. It gets super itchy. UK here, awesome. Yeah, so it's getting pretty late for you too. Then it's probably getting close to midnight, if I'm correct, if not already after midnight. Because it's like, you know, 6:20 Eastern time. Awake for shinies. Always got some energy left to watch those shinies. Yeah, hopefully we can get it. Hopefully we can get it for a lot of you guys who stay up late for these. You're at 694. Well, I hope you get it soon. If you get it before 700, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe you'll get it at 700? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But now I would definitely, after you mess with me with 666, definitely going to need some proof of that shiny before I believe it, man. This is just what happens. But yeah, no. I hope you get it soon, Tony. I hope you get it pretty soon. Haven't watched Maryland. I have not heard of that before. What am I resetting for, James? I am resetting for a shiny Charmander. So hopefully sometime when we actually, you know, get the Charmander here, it'll be shiny. Because unfortunately that like first window there doesn't actually tell you if it's shiny or not. You have to go into the summary on the PC to see it, and that's like the first chance you get. So that's why we have to like, we can't just look at that one picture if that's what's confusing you. But yeah, like this screen, it would show up as a shiny on this screen if it were shiny. So you just have to actually hope that it shows up as shiny one time. Next time you won't mess with me like you had to do it for 6 minutes. Ah, okay. I got you, man. I got you. Maryland does a lot of Nuzlocke and playthroughs. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, I've never actually done a Nuzlocke before. Like, I've generally just played Pokemon fairly vanilla before. So that's kind of where like the shiny badge quest is a new thing. The randomizer would be a new thing on its own already. The Nuzlocke will be a new thing. Well, let's kind of see how it goes. What's up, Sissy? Welcome to the stream. Helped you a lot with Gen 4? That's awesome. Yeah, I can see how, especially in some of the slightly older gens, where they aren't quite as linear, like, it would help to have a bit of a walkthrough. You may be going to search for a shiny, but don't know which you will try. Any suggestions? Well, what game are you going to be hunting in, T2? Shiny Nuzlocke? Nope, nope. I've already said that. Will not do. That's just too stressful. That is too stressful. Because I feel like I'd end up trying to solo run the game with a starter and lose. Especially on a game where I don't have like a means of trading off of it, so like, if I had to restart, I would legitimately lose them. Game Master, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Soul Silver, okay. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to reset the game, but starters in that game are probably the best ones to hunt for shiny, because you get to see them as actual, you get to see if they're actually shiny or not when you're looking at all three, so you can check all three of them. So like, if you're far into the game, though, obviously that's not going to be a possibility, and I don't actually know what Pokemon are available in Soul Silver, as opposed to in other games. I'm trying to think of, like, the Gen 2 shinies that I know and like. It's gonna do a try one. Oh, so you're gonna like reset, or you're just gonna try a Pokemon. Hope you get one, whatever it is, because you know the odds in that game are not that great, and the only method you really have is Masuda, because Poké Radar is not a thing. You're playing Pokemon Pearl, and you need to get to the place where you can catch Palkia, so you can soft reset for. Well, hopefully you get there pretty soon, and then hopefully Palkia shows up fairly soon after. Gen 3 is easy to hunt starters. How so, Game Master? How so? 700 shiny maybe? Nope. Dang Tony, that stinks. I mean, Gen 3 is going to be just as difficult, or just as unlikely as every other starter before Gen 6. Like, the only real increase in odds is in, like I said, in Gen 4 with Heart Gold Soul Silver specifically. Shiny Magneton might hunt Fire Red. Well, good luck, Matthew. Hope you get it. Because, like, Gen 3 starters, obviously it's not... I feel like just in general they're a bit easier to pick out versus like if you were looking for one in Gen 1 or 2. Granted, Gen 1 obviously, but like Gen 2. I shiny hunted on Alpha Sapphire and got a shiny Treecko. Nice, nice. Yeah, but that's Gen 6, so it's a lot. Like Gen 6 is a lot easier, for sure. Because Gen 6 is the first time that they increased the chances of getting a shiny. Nice game, yeah, and it is a nice game. I would love to do a hunt in either Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire at some point. I'd probably, if I were to do it, I'd probably get like a Mudkip, a shiny Mudkip in like Alpha Sapphire, and a shiny Torchic in Omega Ruby. Because I have to reset both of them. But I think those would be fun hunts. I think those would actually be pretty dang fun. Because, like, people have asked me to do, back on the topic of, like, hunting an Oras, people have asked me to go for the other Hoenn starters, and, like, I can't do it in, like, my Emerald copy, obviously. So, like, the only option I'd have would be on Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, or buying, like, a copy of Sapphire separately. And, you know, with me wanting to get a capture card soon, like, that'd be pretty sick. Because I have to reset both those copies anyway. Omega Ruby's like 10 minutes in, maybe, and Alpha Sapphire has like 70 hours on it, which isn't too bad. I don't know if I'd hunt for, I don't know if I'd soft reset for starters in X and Y, though. Like, that may be a little rough, because there's a cutscene, if I'm not mistaken, before you can, like, pick or check. And I'd rather not sit through cutscenes for soft resets. Trying to hunt all the starters at the same time. Oh, man. Yeah, buy like 3 cap cards. Also, I'm gonna say, or no, buy two 3DS cap cards and reset Emerald again. And hunt on 2 3DSs and a Game Boy. There we go. Now we're thinking. Now we're getting fancy with it. Yeah, that would be rough for sure. I don't know if I can keep track of that. I already need to like make sure I'm focusing in with 1 copy of the game. I can't imagine hunting with 3 on 2 different types of systems entirely, on 2 different generations of games. Sorry for the pain. It's all good, man, dude. It's all good. Like, that would actually be pretty interesting. I don't know. That'd be an interesting layout to think about. Like, you're trying to get, if you wanted to make sure you left, like, the bottom screens in the capture, like, thinking about that, that'd be pretty interesting. 707 now. Well, Tony, I hope you get it soon. Hope you get that soon, man. Like I said, you're still not near full odds, but I know, like, in terms of, like, my experience with Wimpod soft resets, it's legit just watching, like, random 10s do them, and I think he got up to, like, multiple thousand, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it was a rough hunt for him. To be honest, never seen a shiny Venusaur or Blastoise, just Charizard. I mean, that's probably a factor of it just being more popular. Same reason that people chose it over Bulbasaur. Because personally, I kind of wanted to hunt for Bulbasaur, to be honest. Because like I said, specifically, I was leaving out the possibility of hunting for Squirtle, just because I didn't want, like, to do my 10th Kanto playthrough with Squirtle. Even though it's my favorite of them, it's just like, I need to mix it up at some point. So I was like, Bulbasaur or Charmander, and like, there was not only like just a massive positive outcry for let's do Charmander, there were like people who were actively like, no, don't bring back the memories of my Bulbasaur hunt. Like, that's the level of, like, that's, like, the level of bias towards Charmander that there was. What's up, Squirting Lemon? Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, like, I've never actually, like, seen them either, to be honest. Like, thinking about it, it's like, no, I take that back. I've seen them in the newer 3D models. I haven't seen them in sprite form. So that'd be something I'd want to see. It's just like to see them as sprites. Favorite starter is Bulbasaur, but you use Charizard for Fly instead. Fair enough. Yeah, that would. Yeah, sometimes the like usefulness of a Pokemon has to weigh into it as well. Thankfully, you know, Gen 7 kind of got rid of that whole deal. So you're going to Soft Reset for Palkia and Masuda Method with the Shiny Charm for Litten. Well, awesome, says he. Good luck. I hope you get one of them or both of them. Like I've said before, I've had Masuda Method hunts take no time at all, and I've had them take forever. Like, legit. Either, if it was me, if I was doing that, says he, I would either get Litten in the first 50 eggs max, or I would get Litten after I got Palkia. Like, those are the only two options there. Adam Gaskins, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Genitalia. Oh, man. I read that way too fast without thinking about it. You got me. Fair enough, you got me. You beat me this time. Not many good flying types in Gen 1 compared to others. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I should have read that. Yep, nope. Yeah, like, you got me. Ah. Oh, man. Yep, nope. You won. You won that. Stream rocks. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I forgot if I said it, because suddenly my only interaction with your messages I can think of is me slipping up, but points to you for that. Now I wish we had caught the shiny before that, so that awkward moment didn't have to happen. Also, I didn't even check that. Threw me off my game there. You got a shiny Rowlet on like your 16th egg without a shiny charm. Nice. Yeah, what? Mau Mau bred for like that shiny Feebas he got in like 16 eggs. And now he's on Mareep, which at least I haven't heard from him recently, but Mareep was up to like multiple hundred. Leroy Jenkins. It's been a while since I've heard that. Oh, that is an old one right there. Still can't believe I fell for that. Oh man, oh man. Your sister showed you it and you love that video. like, I didn't see it for the longest time. Like, it was completely dead in terms of, like, being a popular reference before I ever saw it. You know, like, I forget how old it even is now, but, like, it had been around for at least, like, 4 or 5 years before I saw it, before I saw the video. I just knew it was a thing. Then I, like, saw it and I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of funny. That was pretty much the end of it right there. Do I believe in ghosts? Not really. Ghost Pokemon, sure. But, like, not a very, like, superstitious person. You think Litten will take longer because you have almost a full box of a Litten in the Pokemon bank? Maybe. Maybe it'll just see that you already have so many. No, but yeah. Yeah, it feels like once you get past, like, super lucky odds, it's just like, suddenly Masuda takes forever. What's the way hand on I mean, you're the only one seeing it, so it's obviously the ghost haunting you, Matthew. So, you know, if you're the one who can see it, then it's your problem. I can't. So I'm all in the clear. You try. You tried, but in the end you just spooked yourself. See, now you see you tried to spook me, and now you're the one that's haunted. See, it's just karma. So I said I predicted we'd get to like 3,600 tonight. I was off by like a good bit. Still got like 20 minutes left. I don't know how far we're gonna get now. What's up, Clorox? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, honestly, I probably would have just, like... Honestly, I may have just, like, ended it right there at 3,600 if it hadn't... If it wasn't for the fact that I won't be streaming on the weekend. Like, if I was still doing my normal schedule, I may have just kind of called it there so I could start catching up on those videos and stuff and get them made. But not when, like, I'm not going to be able to stream, and I'd, like, I don't like cutting out... I don't like cutting things off if, like, I know I'm going to have to do it later on anyways. Have you watched the Pokemon show where they show red and blue? It's epic. I haven't, actually. Not many people watching. The chat is going real slow. Yeah, Sezzy, it's kind of been that way since... I think there's a few reasons, but it's kind of been that way since the whole YouTube thing. For starters, I believe, you know, the whole YouTube thing kind of killed a lot of momentum. A lot of the people that, like, would check out the channel suddenly really couldn't. So, Like, that's like one of the big things on, like, any content creation platform is be consistent and don't suddenly just disappear unless you have, like, a very valid reason. And even then, like, it's gonna hurt you if you just suddenly disappear with no warning. So yeah, that happened. So, like, people probably stopped expecting the stream, so they stopped, like, waiting to tune into them, as well as, school's finally, like, underway for pretty much everyone now. I know the weekend we almost found Treecko was, like, the last weekend a lot of people could watch, before they had to go back to school. A lot of people already got back before that. As well as maybe Charmander just in general isn't as popular of a stream. I don't know, but we're committed now. We're 3,600 encounters in. We're kind of committed. As well as, I believe one thing, it's kind of on YouTube, and it's weird. There's no game category for Fire Red Leaf Green on YouTube. There's Emerald, there's Ruby and Sapphire, there's Red and Blue, there's all the games from Gen 4 and up. But, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green don't have a category on YouTube, so even though I put it in as I'm playing Pokemon Leaf Green, I think the fact that it can't get put in an actual category, like, hurts the odds of this video being put in front of someone who'd be interested in it. So I don't know what I'll do about that, but I think there's just a few things I think kind of hurt the Charmander stream specifically, because even last night with Ralts was pretty lively. I'm not streaming on the weekend. Why? Videos coming out. Well, videos are coming out because I'm not live streaming. Not the other way around. Basically, I have a big, like, event that I'm going to over the weekend, so I won't be streaming Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and I feel bad because of that. So I'm gonna be, like, getting the next Shiny Badge Quest episode out, as well as hopefully getting some randomized Nuzlocke Pokemon Red done, which would be ideal. We'll see what happens with the Pokemon Red stuff. But Shiny Badge Quest, because I already have, like, a layout and a thumbnail and stuff, shouldn't take too long. It should just take the amount of time it takes to record, splice, and then encode the video. Natsu, sorry you're late. You had 4 hours of homework today. Well, Natsu, welcome to the stream. It's all good, man. Obviously, homework comes first. You're not Spear Pillar. Nice. You're going to keep watching. Awesome. By the way, a 1 like. Because Evan with no white hand. Okay. Well, thank you for the like. Just now figured out Starmie is no longer OU. Really? You got to go by. See you later, Tony. Thanks for stopping by the stream for so long. I hope you get that Wimpod soon, man. Or maybe it's just because YouTube service says I need a new mod. No, it's just, yeah. I get this joke, yeah. But, like, yeah, no, it's just, like, there's just so many things that kind of hit at once, like, because, you know, yeah, you look back, if you look back at the numbers on the, like, you know, the last 2 Treecko hunts where we had found a Zigzagoon, numbers were through the roof compared to, like, other videos in the time period. If you were in the stream, you saw that there were, like, 60 concurrent viewers on average, going up to, like, 70 and rarely dropping below 50. Like, we were rolling with that one. Everyone was excited for the next day, or for the next hunt. And then it just kind of, you know, I woke up and couldn't stream anymore. So that's just, it was an unfortunate situation, but hopefully it'll kind of fix itself. We just got to rebound and get the momentum back. A new mod, huh? Sounds interesting. We're probably not looking at a new mod anytime soon. Depending on, obviously, I've mentioned this several times on the stream as well, just in general, like, potentially me getting a 3DS cap card. You know, we're just kind of, this weekend we'll decide if I can get the cap card or not, basically. And if I can, I'll be ordering it, and I'll have it in time, hopefully, for Ultra Sun Ultra Moon coming out. And we'll see what happens then. Like, that's going to be, for this, like, year, that will be the defining time for, will there be, you know, a lot of people watching. So until then, it's probably going to be fairly slow, especially when we're doing Gen 3. We're doing games that are over 10 years old now. Ian has stated he has no need for new mod time. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, like, we're, you know, we had enough mods for when, like, we had those 80 people plus streams. So we have, like, 11 watching. That's, like, the point where I think I was still modding by myself at, like, 11. What's up, Shadow Pokemon? Welcome to the stream. What time do I normally start UK time? I don't know UK time. I normally start at 5 p.m. Eastern time, so about an hour and 45 minutes ago, basically. So whatever that time was, that's when I start. What, caught a Poochyena without you? Yeah, we caught a Poochyena on a Monday. it's the Ralt stream, but we got a Poochyena because like we're just running around the grass and we can't force an encounter. But yeah, we found a shiny Poochyena at encounter 31, which was crazy. We hadn't even been streaming for half an hour yet, and we already had found a shiny. That was just, like, I was completely caught off guard. I knew that, like, RNG abuse would be powerful and help us get shinies quickly, but I could not imagine it being that quick. No problem, man. It's all good, Matthew. Yeah. So, I'm so close to getting a cap card, or nah. Like I said, there might be a chance we get one over the weekend. I won't be, like, getting one over the weekend, but it'll basically be the deciding factor for if I can afford it over the weekend. Like, if I'm financially responsible this weekend, then I should have enough to be able to, like, afford the cap card. Otherwise I can't afford it. It's basically, if I spend too much money this weekend, then I can't afford it. But if I, like, am a responsible person and actually, like, hold back on making way too many purchases, then we'll be good. Treecko Gaming, welcome back, man. Welcome back. But yep. So that's what the situation is basically like Sunday night or Monday morning, I'll be able to decide, like, is it feasible for me to buy this capture card, basically. There you see. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like, basically, I won't be like buying one this weekend and like determining, yay, I have one, I can record with it now. It'll basically be can I put in an order that may take a month for them to get to me, kind of like decision. Hey, Brad, there's a cap card on the line. I may actually pull it off. No, it all depends, like, legitimately, if I can, like, be financially responsible, pretty much. I'm normally pretty good about it, but there are moments that I, like, break and, like, nerd out over things that I really don't need and buy them anyways. You're gonna zap those in Pokemon Crystal by trading a Charmander? Nice Shadow Pokemon. Well, best of luck then. Thank you, Ceci. Thank you. You... Hope I get that shiny. If you get the shiny, you'll take a pic of it. Alright. How much does it cost? They cost like $500. Because you gotta think about it. You're buying a new 3DS or 2DS, depending on which one you get. And then it comes with the screen. It comes with special software that works with the 3DS cap card, as well as like you have to pay. You're basically paying for a warranty, the labor fees to install this like proprietary card, but you're also paying the like development fees on that card. It's like, I understand why the price is as high as it is, because pretty much they're like one of the only people that do it. So you're pretty much stuck buying it from them. You can buy the capture card kit and like have them install it for like $200, but yeah, at that point, like, you know, it's $200 for a system, $200 for that kit, but you don't get a warranty if you use the kit. So it's like $100 extra to make sure, like, if it doesn't turn on at the end of this, you're not going to be screwed out of having both, pretty much. Shiny Charizard Sama. Where can you buy one? There's a website called Katsukitty that basically you're ordering it from Japan. And, like, I say, like, a month for shipping because, like, it can take them a while depending on what time of year it is, because they're like a little shop in Akihabara that makes them and ships them out. So, like, you can physically go in there if you have an appointment and have them do it to your capture card, but that would require being in Japan. So, like, basically you have to order it from them, and they're kind of a small shop, so you have to, like, hope that it's not, like, at a super busy time for them selling them, which generally tends to be between, like, November and December. So that's why I'm trying to get it done, like, by October 1st, pretty much. Yeah, Katsukitty. Yeah, that's like, at least kind of how it's spelled. I'm not actually sure. When I search it exactly like how you spelled it with no spaces, though, like, it comes up. So obviously it's close enough. Best name ever. But yeah, like, yeah, Natsu, they're insanely expensive, especially when, like, you look at, it's because it's a handheld with no video output. Because even, like, the Switch, you can just use a general, like, Elgato capture card, which is still not cheap. It's still like $160, but it's not $500. But it's because, you know, you don't get a system included with it, and you can buy. There's not like a monopoly on it, essentially. You know, there's not many people out there custom installing capture card systems into 3DSs. Kailan, Jolly, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but why the Japanese version? Just because I own the Japanese version. If I owned the English version, we'd be playing that, but I like playing on physical cartridges, so that's why I chose the Japanese version, just because I own a physical Japanese copy. So everything is made there in China. I can never know. I just heard. No, yeah, no, it's not like they're made there. It's like, this is just a small shop. Like, it's not Nintendo or anything. And I'm pretty sure that 500 includes, like, shipping, too. So, that's kind of where that comes into play, is, like, it does have to ship across the Pacific. Were you playing a Japanese 3DS? No, like you specify if like you're playing it, you're gonna be using it as a US or like North America one or a European one or a Japanese one. You can order a Japanese one from if you want to play those region locked games or like the games that are region locked to Japan. But no, they do send you a North American one if that's the one you buy. So like, I'm assuming they have backlogs and just stocks of these things to put the cap cards in, but yeah, they will build it as a North American one and send it. It's raining a lot where you are. Well, I hope it clears up soon, Shadow Pokemon. I don't actually know what the weather is here right now, because like my blinds are completely closed, specifically to like block out any kind of natural light, or like have that awkward moment where like if I prep for it to be sunny and like a cloud rolls in and it's just shady and like the whole stream suddenly gets super dark. So yeah, like, while I'm streaming, I have absolutely no clue what's going on outside my apartment. Region lock means that you can't play it outside Japan, right? Basically, yeah, that's what it would mean, is, like, region locking a system and games means that, like, if you want to, like, you know, let's say you're trying to play, like, there are certain games that are region lock games. Like, one that I can think of is, like, this Aikatsu game that a couple of my friends want. It was only ever released in Japan, so you have to have a 3DS that was made to be sold in Japan in order to play it. Like, if you were to take mine that's sitting here on my desk that I bought at a Walmart by my house, like, you can plug it in and it'll tell you, like, yeah, you can't play this game. Like, it's region locked. So only certain systems can play certain games, and it's all dependent on where it was intended to be played. Just got an update. Gotta read 19 chapters of your book. Good luck. See you later, Natsu. Thanks for the luck. Glad you're able to stop by the stream. And the Turbinator, what is up, man? Glad you were able to make it. Unfortunately, we're ending in like 5 minutes here, but I'm glad to see you were able to make it to the stream, man. And you can get them in Japan. Get the Japan events in Pokemon. A lot of those still require you to be in Japan to get them, I believe. I think even if you have a Japanese 3DS, if I was sitting here, they could still tell that I was in the US and, like, block it. 5 minutes is enough minutes. There you go. That's the attitude. We can still get the shiny in these 5 minutes. Exactly. No, you don't? Okay. If that's the case, then yeah, you'd be able to do the Japanese events and stuff. But no, yeah, no, I won't be able to because I'd be ordering North America one because I want to play all my games I already have. Don't think you do. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure on that one. I'm pretty sure it's like, because like, it's extremely easy to tell where an internet connection is coming from, but it's also extremely easy to like fake it. So yeah, I could easily like basically make it where all of my devices point to some computer in Japan, and then that computer in Japan does all the internet stuff. That way, it looks like I'm in Japan. Like that's completely possible, and that's like a legitimate service. That's a VPN. Any idea how you can farm PP ups in Pokemon without having to get Pokémiles? I don't know. I don't know. In Pokemon X, yeah, I'm not actually sure about that, because I've never like farmed for anything like that before. Alright, so I think we're just going to go to 3630 here and then do our Bulbasaur encounter for the night. It'd be super cool if we like got the shiny on like the last encounter. I guess we have 2 more chances here. We have 29 and then 30. He's got a shiny Sentret. Awesome Shadow Pokemon. That's really cool. If you're able to, I'd love to see that posted on the Discord. Okay, always like seeing you guys as shinies. Alright guys, last Charmander encounter for the night. Maybe we can get a shiny. That'd be super hype. Then you can just ride around on a bike and get them. Think Wonder Trading, and you get more if you Wonder Trade higher level Pokemon. Really? Alright guys, last Charmander encounter for the night. Maybe it'll be shiny. That'd be super cool if like last encounter of the night was a shiny. I said that like 10 times already. That would still just like, I've seen that happen before, and that'd be really awesome. And there you go, Brad being a champ and posting that Discord link in the chat for anyone who isn't there yet. I highly recommend you joining it, just in case anything, A, because it's also split stock, and B, in case anything like happens with the channel again. But Charmander was not shiny, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do this one Bulbasaur encounter for the night. It's not a good thing, it's a normal type. Well, I mean, it's still a shiny. That's all I really ever care about, is that it's a shiny. But what's bad about it being normal typing? Alright guys, here is our Bulbasaur encounter. Alright, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Will this one be a shiny? And no, unfortunately it isn't a shiny. Normal type's not that bad. It's only weak to fighting. There you go, yeah. But yeah, so guys, we didn't get a shiny tonight. We will be back tomorrow hunting again. It will still be in Leafgreen. I have those videos I need to work on, so hopefully we can get those rolling and get those set up to go out on the weekend. As well as, just for anyone who's tuned in, since I stated it earlier in the stream, I won't be streaming Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I have this big event I'm going to where I won't be near my computer, and even if I was, I wouldn't have the 2 hours every night to stream. No, excuse me. So again, I will be streaming tomorrow, but I won't be streaming the rest of the weekend. But I just want to say, thanks to everyone that tuned into the chat and kept it interesting, as well as everyone that, liked the stream, everyone that subscribes. It means a lot. And I will hopefully see you all again tomorrow, and until then, guys, take care.